we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So South Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the right. That's reeled in. It's Kane. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So LSU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll pull it on the read. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
Finds his man. It's Potts. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. They boot it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Catch in the middle. It's Lynch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. To the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lynch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Wants to go up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Finding open areas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll ride the hot hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lynch. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. On target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown LSU! First points of the day are on the board. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Potts. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. He's looking to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Tigers. And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the ground, it's Knowles. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. looking for more room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just get. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Lynch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go.
There's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's only kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Miles. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's...
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Tight end trying to get in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip, trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Still running at the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Rolls it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick completion on the out route. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And on 2nd down for this offense. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And a pass rush gets home.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing and making life so hard on this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the handoff. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
South Carolina, 3.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
1st and 10.
Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Potts. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miles. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick release on the RPO. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.